So welcome friends, once again welcome to my channel, and today we are here with a new watch called Citizen Zenshin Chronograph. Now let me tell you a feeling or a story. When I was a kid, I used to see ads of Citizen Eco Drive watches, and at times they were quite aspirational brands, but being students, we could not afford the watch. So somehow, somewhere it might be kept that once we grow up, we'll buy a Citizen Eco Drive watch, which does not require power like a battery. So, in fact, it requires a battery, but still it runs on solar power. So, that was something unique at that point of time. So, now I got a chance to lay my hands on this new watch called Citizen Zenshin series. Zenshin means wholesome in Japanese, and this has an eco drive movement, and the unique thing is this has a integrated bracelet and all titanium construction. So the Citizen calls it super titanium. So let's go and check out the details of this watch. So if we take a closer look at the watch, this is a watch. This is called Citizen CA461085Z, and this is part of Zenshin series. Zenshin means wholesome or complete, so probably that complete name is given because of all titanium construction of this watch. This is called super titanium, which is a trademark technology of Citizen. So we are not sure what exactly it is, what grade of titanium, and like how it is constructed as such. So if we check out the basics or the fundamentals of the watch in terms of measurement, this has a perfect 42.5 millimeter case. If we talk about dial, it is 31 millimeter, approximately 31 millimeter is the dial. And then if you talk about thickness, it is 11.6, or like the way they say it, 11.5 millimeter in terms of lug to lug, because it has male endings, so it will be a little more, and it will depend upon from where you are measuring it. 48.4 it is showing. If we talk about the integrated bracelet, it starts from here around 25, and it ends at around 19. So this is the basic measurement of the watch. So the watch is fully brushed titanium, and I've worn it for a few days. So I can tell you it is really relatively much more scratch proof as compared to steel, definitely. And in order to give some kind of shine, these are the polished parts just in between. So if it is straight, there is no polished part which is visible. So when you twist it, there are polished parts, which gives a very nice appeal to the watch. There is no sign crown, it's a plain simple crown. It's a chronograph, and the dial here in this case is a salmonish orange dial. So no, it is not exactly salmon. It is not exactly orange. It is somewhat in between salmonish orange. So if you start the chronograph and zoom it, so this is how it looks. Okay, another thing, this has a sapphire crystal, and whole case is polished with brushed with some, these lines are polished, as well as the crowns or the buttons, and the buttons are also polished. So there is a, dial ring which is also polished, which looks like steel, but probably it should be also of titanium. So this is full titanium. They call it super titanium. It has it's an integrated bracelet watch. The only negative, it has a 4 p.m. Or 4 o'clock date window, which is sufficiently large. At least it is visible, unlike in the in some other watches where it is too small to be visible, and already at an odd place, that is 4 o'clock. So it has applied indices and a tachymeter like any chronograph has. The only downside which I feel is relatively the dial is textured, and probably they have tried to copy or give an interesting feature like a Grand Seiko, so inspired from Grand Seiko, but in order to give it a uniqueness, they have made it a bit shiny. So what I feel, that after the texturing or after this textured dial, they could have made it a little more subtle. But anyways, it is okay because it gives a unique look to the watch altogether. And remember, it's an integrated bracelet watch. So this watch uses Citizen Eco Drive movement, which is a solar powered movement, and the watch can be powered up with any light source. So on full charge, it should last something around 6 months as anticipated, but again depends upon the use of chronograph. So it's like eco-friendly watch also. So in 2022, when Citizen launched the Suyosas, they were a hit, and they launched multiple colors, probably in 3 rounds, to extract maximum out of the market, and or create a market for these kind of watches with integrated bracelet and automatic movements. And then in 2024, they decided to take a very different leap altogether with this Zenshin all titanium construction watch at this price point. It cost 59,900 rupees in India, which is relatively higher, but still, at least now it is available in India. So it has a flat sapphire crystal, which looks good. It has a 3-fold standard clasp, and it has Citizen written over here. It is quite light, so it is something around 100 grams if you remove the links for resizing, maybe 1 or 2. So at the back, it is written Citizen. It is okay. It is written Sapphire, and some number is there. Water resistant up to 10 bar. So all the right ticks are there. 100 meter water resistance, all titanium, super duper lightweight, and very good chronograph with a Citizen quartz chronograph movement, and it uses a caliber B620 of Citizen. So overall, a very good looking watch. It comes in three colors: this salmonish orange, the Tiffany type blue color, and a panda dial. So this time I wanted to experiment, so I thought let me check out this salmonish pink, salmonish orange dial, and it's quite a nice looking one. So it is on the case is on the bigger side, 42.5, but it will fit quite a number of wrists. So it is not 40. So in case you want to go for 40, go for the mechanical versions, which come in no complication at all versus small seconds. So this is a very good option if you are comparing it against a PRX, especially the quartz. Now if you are talking about mechanical, then like mechanical chronographs are like always costly, and they are like in India above 1 lakh rupees very easily. So this has an MRP of 59,990, which is relatively high in India. In the other markets, it costs $500. So in India, it is like almost 15% costlier as compared to global markets. Now it's time for Lume check and wrist check. So here is the Lume. It has Lume on the R indices, on the R hand and the minute hand. And of course it's a chronograph, and the chronograph hand or the second hand is also very small that way. So it's quite good Lume, and it is lasting also. So let's compare the Lume of two watches. On the left hand side is Citizen Zenshin chronograph. On the right hand side we have we have a Seiko speed timer Go Large. So as you can see, on the right hand side we have more greenish Lume. On the left hand side, that is in Citizen, we have a bluish or dark green Lume, which appears to be bluish. Now time for wrist check. So here is how it looks on my 7¼ inch wrist, which is a good fit. So if you are looking out for a titanium watch, this is the watch to go for, because this offers you best of both the worlds. So it has a quartz solar powered Citizen Eco Drive movement, which keeps you away from the worries of charging or even winding the watch, as in the case of its other siblings in the same series, Zenshin series. We have a standard watch without any small seconds or any other complication, and that is also in full titanium or super titanium and has 40mm diameter. The other option is a small second option, and this is a third option, and small second is also in 40mm. This is 42.5mm. So if your wrist is relatively on the larger size, but not that large is required as such, 42.5 is quite okay. So you can definitely go for this watch. So that's all for today. So if you like my videos, please hit the like, share and subscribe button, and please keep sharing the channel to your friends and anybody who is interested in watches. Thank you.